Hello, hello, and god damn it. It's saying excellent. Okay, never mind. Okay, well that's disappointing. I'm not sure how to fix that. Sorry for the not normal greeting. It's got dropped frames up into the 90 percentile, it's saying on OBS, which means the stream's going to be practically unviewable. I'm not really sure how to fix that because I waited for a longer period of time to make sure that the internet would be able to handle a stream like this. I don't think it's Final Fantasy XIV because I've run this game before and it streamed fine. It's saying excellent up on the top on YouTube Studio, but down on OBS is saying it's over 90%. It's like almost 100% dropped frame, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Hang on. Okay, no, it's still really bad. Okay. Let me see if it's a different. Let me see if I can do a different game. Maybe I just won't be able to stream Final Fantasy XIV, I guess. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, stream's back, and it's still dropping frames at over 90%. Oh, looks like it's climbing back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go, we are back in the green, baby. Apologies for how delayed the stream has been. But I don't want to put out subpar content. So I'm glad that restarting the computer fixed the issue for some reason. Because we are back in the green. Which means game is streamable. Yay! Hooray! Woo! Yay! Game time. I'm going to do periodic check-ins also. Because last time my mic crapped out and just got garbled nonsense. So I'm going to periodically check on that just to make sure my stream is watchable. Because I know I'm small, but I don't like having subpar content. I feel like, oh, wrong thing. If I can help it, I'm not going to put out subpar content. I feel like that is, you know, inexcusable. Okay, yeah, that way I can see the green. Oh, right, I need my controller on. That would be quite helpful. Okay, this way. I think I mentioned it in the last stream when it was illegible. But I main White Mage, but right now I think I'm going to try and focus on getting Dancer and Dark Knight up. Since my character is... There we go. I'm level 77 in White Mage, and it's a bit out of the area I should be in the story. Where is it? Where I can't even do alliance raids anymore as a White Mage because I'm just such a high level that it's above where I'm supposed to be at. Where is it? Dancer. There we go. Yeah, fuck off. Oh no. I'm so used to being so over leveled that these things don't even bother. Okay, it's that way. Okay. Okay, you die. Yep. Ooh, that is a... What the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's oh my god, I hate it. I'm not usually afraid of spiders, but that thing looks horrifying. It looks like the way the spiders were drawn in the Courage the Cowardly Dog show. Oh god, I fucking hated how they drew the spiders in that one episode when they go to the Cat's Motel. Wait, hang on. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's a Psycho reference. Bates Motel, Cat's Motel. Oh my god. And it tries to kill him in the shower. Holy shit, how did I just now put that together? Why have we stopped? Is that a miss? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to you. Quiet. Hear that? That is a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, ye have natural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. White search pattern, divided into 2, no. 3 teams. I don't think we're nowhere here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You just see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Miru's best equipped to deal with that. We can attack in 5. That should be enough time to get in position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. I'm gonna swap to Dark Knight. Okay. I must say, just so far, I like that it's very open plain. That was my biggest gripe and complaint about Heaven's Ward, was just how vertical everything was. Made it a big pain in the ass trying to figure out where to go. Foper? Is that an eye? I can see why they made this like the name of main motif. Right, there we go. And Walker, because this is a very nice. Oh, wrong thing. Very nice rhythm. There we go. Gotta get my chocobo. My chunky boy. You stay over there. When I was younger, I used to watch a show called Lost Tapes. I think it was on Animal Planet. That thing there reminds me of, I think one of the episodes covers... Oh, what's it called? I forget that it's a Native American... Oh, walked right past it. It's a Native American mythological creature. It's a giant eagle. And I think the episode was about a kid who gets... Like, I think it tries to kill and eat a kid and, like, picks him up. What are they called? I think it's, like, Thunder Rock or something like that. But those birds there remind me of it. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they would do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Ooh. Ooh. I love the cape. It's a lot less edgy than what I have right now, but that cape is... Yeah, that's nice. That's snazzy. What else I got? Lancer, Dragoon, Reaper. I'm not sure what to get. Materia's good. But I would just use this for a glam. Damn, it'd be a nice looking glam though. Wait, can I color it? That's important. Yes, I can. Okay, I'm getting it. Ooh, also nice looking. Not bad, not bad. Right. I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices the missing patrol. I think I move faster on foot right now than I do on my chocobo. It is a nice reward, but it is kind of irritating when you get to the expansions and your mount speed just drops dramatically. Sorry, excuse me, I was yawning. Like, I don't think it should be like you get instant flying and all that. I still think you should earn it. But maybe not have your mount move as fast as you do on foot. We're clear. Only on Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castrum Orions were under the command of Flame General Ruban Alden, did you not? By Rauger, the bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Wait, can I teleport there? Yeah, I can walk. That's 100. That's 100 gil I can keep in my pocket. Yep. I love its stubby little arms when it jumps. Stubby. I've been wanting to commission art of my warrior light with her chocobo. Not sure what it'd be, but like maybe her feeding it like a carrot or something. He's just big and junky. He's a big boy. Yeah, him's a good boy. Look at him. I thought that said Pippa for a second. It's like, Pippa, what are you doing in this game? It's about the size of Pippa.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
Rolgar, that's how it's said. Okay.
At
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the blood sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
What to say?
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We are deep in thonk.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
Sorry.
I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
So, open war?
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
Tomorrow, at dawn.
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
He looks like a character from Final Fantasy XII, and I cannot place the name. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castum Villadania. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces. Mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons. That's the last thing we need. The concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying for future deployment. Should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It'd mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you're going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry the patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our resistant allies will take them from behind. Take them from behind, eh? Simple indeed, and all within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I should notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you intended to sit this one out. Ooh, which one do I want? Yeah. Is that... Oh, wrong. Wait, I have this already. That's the current sword I have. Be careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall. That's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation. Sorry. Look at Yuna, she's between his legs. Look at you, what are you doing? Silly little thing. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map, right here, aye. Patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Miru. Oh my god, what the fuck? So many side quests, why? Oh. You're one of those adventurers, right? Always running about and offering help to those in need. Good, because I could certainly use someone right about now. One of our new recruits is supposed to make a short patrol around the Comet's tail, and he should have been back at least a few bells ago. I want you to come with me and make sure he's alright. Follow me. My OCD does not allow... Let's see. Ooh, that flute. Oh. That is lovely. That's good. Lieutenant Comey, we are in desperate need of your assistance. We dispatched a small unit on what we believe to be a simple extermination mission, but I received an urgent distress call just moments ago. They've been set upon by a giant mortal. Oh, well, they're fucked. To send anyone else would likely only complicate matters, but you have a gift for dealing with such monstrosities. I need you to find them and see to their safety. The mortal was spotted to the east of here near Pike Falls, but with certainty have fled. Nevertheless, I would ask you to start your search there. Have you ever seen such a disagreeable lot? Seems at all hours of the day, someone somewhere is provoking a fight between soldiers. Not even during meals can we enjoy moments of peace. I'd love nothing more than to resolve whatever problem has everyone so ruffled, but to raise my concerns would likely drag me into their quarreling. Perhaps you could speak with the men? I doubt they would lash out at an adventurer's innocent inquiry. Sergeant Lucine, at your service. I would be if I were not so terribly busy. I've been tasked with assessing the environmental impact of the Gallians' occupation of Giabania. There's so much to do, yet my superiors never thought to assign... Is it raining? Never thought to assign anyone to assist me. Can you believe it? I fear I'll never finish my present pace. Unless... Do you suppose you have time to gather a few samples for me? 3 from the soil amidst the match-detected wreckage in East End, and 1 from the Veladania River. No need to rush, there's plenty here to keep me occupied until you return. Ah, an adventurer. Perhaps you can help me. 3 of our prisoners escaped from their cells during the guard change last night. Thankfully, scouts from the Twin Adders have already ascertained their location. They don't seem to have noticed that they were being followed. And if the fates are kind, we can take them unawares. They are formidable combatants in their own right, however. It was trouble enough taking them into custody in the first place. The more capable of my men are presently out in the field, and so I'd ask for your assistance. The prisoners were last spotted heading towards a cave along the Villadonia River. Let us hurry, while we still have the element of surprise. Okay, so how many side quests is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to that guy. Because I feel he's also important, so I think I should get his stuff as well. Okay, in there. Apologies again, I'm not really sure when this cough is going to leave. Because the flu I've recovered from, but the cough just hasn't left. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There are more villages there than out here, but some more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. A lot of Final Fantasy XII vibes with this. Might just be all the desert.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Oh, that's cool. Pretty effective way to hide your base of location. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. Villages to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. I thought of maybe streaming Final Fantasy XII. Because when I was doing Blue Reflection, I kept thinking of like, what game should I play after that? Because I do try to stick to like a kind of a set formula of a horror game Monday, then whatever genre on Wednesday, and then role-playing games on Friday, to try and keep my content varied and, you know, just not just doing one game every day. Which, not to say that there's anything wrong with streamers who do that. I know that there are very popular ones that I can't name. Not because, like, oh, I shouldn't name them, but just I just don't watch them. That just stream, like, Call of Duty all day, or just Genshin all day. But I think it worked, at least in my opinion. I prefer content that's a little varied. So, like, oh, okay. I don't feel like watching someone play Final Fantasy XIV right now, so I'm gonna watch their, I don't know, their Alien stream, or their Half-Life stream. Use myself as an example. That's also what I really like about, like, HoloLive and, like, corporate VTubers. I mean, I know that Ollie from HoloLive loves to just play Apex all day. But I do like the variety that corporate ones seem to do. I don't watch a lot of indie ones, but a lot of them that I see on, like, Twitter, like VTweeters, a lot of them just seem to play just, like, one game that's it. It's like, how do you expect to, like, branch out and get a wider audience? Not just to do it as, like, try and get a wider audience, but also, like, don't you get bored? I know there's dialogue here, but I think that's why I've never really clicked with, like, multiplayer games. Because, like, I think the only one that I've really played that I liked, that I could play consistently like that, is Overwatch. Because I've played, like, Counter-Strike and Team Fortress, and those are good for, like, an afternoon or two, but I just get kind of bored. It's not a game I can play for long stretches of time like a good Overwatch or this. But this also has, you know, story. It's not just raid, dungeon, combat stuff. It has a lot of content, but also it has story, and I very much value story and all that in a game. But things like Counter-Strike, not to say Counter-Strike's bad, I like Counter-Strike, but I don't know how the people who just, like, no-life it and just sweaty game it just play it non-stop day in, day out. Like, don't you get bored? There's, like, 5 maps total. 2 or 3 game modes. How are you not bored? But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Because I know, you know, those games are popular for a reason. Or like Call of Duty. Like, I see so many people that just play Call of Duty only. It's like, how are you not bored of that? Like, I don't know, like, modern Call of Duty, but even, like, back in its heyday, Modern Warfare 2, I just never really got into the multiplayer. So I just found the story just so interesting. Like, Task Force 141, Soap, Roach, Sergeant Folly, and all the Rangers and all that. It's like, yeah, this is cool. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more. Oh, multiplayer? Okay, I mean, yeah, that was fun for, like, an afternoon. Anyway, tangent over. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Algana's due east, past the bridge. Follow me, so much further. You're pretty. I'm just gonna go higher level so you don't try and attack me on sight. Pat, pat. But yes, anyway. I remember when I was playing Blue Reflection, I was contemplating what to play next before I settled on 14 because I did the one Christmas stream, and that did really well. And also, I'm way behind this game for how long I've been playing it. Like, oh, I got over 500 hours and I'm just now in Stormblood. But Final Fantasy XII was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. It and 6. I had a PS2 and a Game Boy Advance. I didn't play 10, which is kind of weird now that I think about it, because I had a PS2 and didn't play 10. I didn't play 10 until the PS4, actually. But 12 was the first one I played, and I didn't really get it. Is that a grasshopper? Big grasshopper. This place already seems a bit laggier than Heaven's Ward was. Yes, I played 12. That was my first Final Fantasy, and then I got 6. I picked up a copy of 6 for the Game Boy Advance at a flea market. It was in pretty rough shape. I got almost to the end of the game, and then my copy broke, and I just haven't played it since. But I was contemplating, like, do I do 12 because it was the first Final Fantasy game I played, so it might be cool to that be the first one I stream and then finally actually beat it. Because I don't remember how far I got on PS2, I just know I never finished it because I was very confused about the mechanics. I know that Zodiac Gauge is out, and that one looks pretty good. Now I was like, well, maybe I can do 6 because I never beat it. I got all the way up to the end of the game. Up to Kefka's Tower. And then I was just grinding party members to get everyone where they needed to be able to do Kefka's Tower. And then my copy split in two because it was always like kind of flimsy. It always felt like it was going to fall apart. And then I was pulling it out and it broke in two. I was like, oh shit. I bought another copy of it, like a full in the box manual, everything. It's not sealed, but everything else about it is in mint condition, and I don't play it. I still have my Game Boy, but it doesn't work. I don't play that version. It's just there on my shelf because it's my favorite Final Fantasy. It's just there because I want it. I used to have like all the Final Fantasy games in physical copies to some degree, but I had to sell a lot of them. And honestly, I kind of regret that. I want my collection back. Like, I know, like, I sold it because, like, my mindset was like, oh, well, I mean, I can get them all on PC, so, like, why would I need physical copies? But now it's, like, it's my favorite game series. Even if I don't play it, and I don't really have a lot of space for it, it'd still be nice just to have them. You know, just a decorative piece. And when I say, like, all the Final Fantasies, I don't mean, like, all of them. I just mean, like, the mainline series, like, the numbered entries. I don't have, like, Crystal Chronicles or like 4 Heroes or Tactics or Type 0 or World of or like all those. I didn't have all those. What the fuck was that? Hang on a second. Something just... My antivirus just flashed something. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta check that. Okay, I'm not sure why my antivirus just flashed up real quick. That's kind of concerning. Okay, not... Okay, that's weird. I don't know, maybe I'm just losing my mind. But, okay, let me do a mic check real quick, just to make sure my sound is good as well. I'm just losing my mind. Okay, yeah. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're shorthand because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promise and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, let's remember that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be other sympathetic to the cause. claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So, with all that in mind, how are you supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it would be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Now, if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. You'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when the Imperial spy is listening. You must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Chocobo. Can I pet you? You pet the air. I mean, I guess? Oh, it's Rose. I saw them earlier down there. Oh, fuck, that means there's side quests. I should have anticipated it. God, I love the music in Final Fantasy. I remember reading a description that made me laugh of how Dancing Mad... I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, but the composer for Final Fantasy 1 through 10, how when he did Dancing Mad, that he did the musical equivalent of painting the Sistine Chapel with crayons. Ragnfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Oh. Can I swim in that? Oh, maybe I shouldn't swim in that. Bro, y'all just chill with that big thing? Oh my god, there's more than one. Crag Claw. That looks like something out of fucking Stormlight Archive. Holy shit, look at that. That looks like a fucking chasm fiend. Nah, I ain't messing with that thing. Yep. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You're not finding much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies they did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefrid. I see, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men, and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts, and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time. This time. Cold comfort to the dead and only ones they left behind. How much more must you give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our gods. They demand a fifth of what little we got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefford. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now, leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. That was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. Because it's my village too. My home. What in the hell's are you on about? Right. I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext. And I'm here to take back my homeland. Liar, Alga. The last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. And my sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Malagana is much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. I wonder if, like, because everyone is like, oh, the Warrior Light, I assume that they dress nice. I wonder how they react going, oh, you're the Warrior Light, huh? And that? I feel like if you play Dancer, you got two options for your glam. You're either going to pick the sluttiest outfit you possibly can get away with, or you're going to dress up like Michael Jackson. There's like no in between. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I need water. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfrid might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle. But I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Oh, side quest. Yay.
Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around.
I know I keep doing different voices, no, amateur at these type of things, so I'm just gonna go with what I feel works in the moment. Oh, he angry. A new face in Alagana, huh? What would you ask me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides. Bullocks. Who's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I'd expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Bugger, you really are to help, aren't you? What? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working in the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for you. Can you go and get it? Right then. Frightened Coral is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. I'm not sure if that was the game or my computer, so I'm just gonna check something real quick. Just make sure that none of my audio is screwed. I'm not sure if that was... Yep, I'm good.
You'd best keep your distance if you know it's good for you. Say a piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out, too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea that helps. There's a tea what helps with it, though. I need to ground a chipuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Yeah? You'll go and get some for me, just like that. You needn't trouble yourself so.
If it involves slaughtering innocent animals,
I am your cat.
oh. Is that thing? Chipuli for its horn. Oh, you're a Chipuli. Time to die. Oop. Something I like about Dancer is being able to move and attack at the same time. Because White Mage is my first class and it's my main class. But it is not good. It is so annoying when you're trying to do a heal or literally attack or anything, and then a boss drops an AoE, and it's like, ah, fuck, now I gotta move. Not just bosses, but like enemies in general. 'Cause then you're just kind of stuck. And I understand why, because if you can heal on the move, that just makes you a little too OP. So, you know, strategy, you gotta know when to pull it. Not pull it, when to do it. But when I first started playing Dancer, I was like, oh, I can attack on the move? Holy shit, this changes everything. Go away. Okay. A lot of 12 has, or a lot of 14, Final Fantasy 14 has 12's DNA in it, and I think that's why I really like it. It's like, even though I didn't get far in 12, it was my first one, and there's a lot of stuff in it I really like. And I feel like it's kind of underrated. Like, yeah, it's no Final Fantasy 7, where it's a literal once-in-a-lifetime game, where it changes everything about gaming. You know, it's not that caliber. It's not like 10 as well, or 6, or 4. But I think it's really good, and I feel like no one really talks about it except for people who like to draw Fran. And you know exactly what I mean when I say draw Fran. But like, I don't think like anything else from 12's ever really talked about, which is kind of a shame because I really like it. I know that Evily's setting for the tactics games, so at least it kind of, not continues, but at least the world isn't forgotten about. I don't think I've ever actually played any of the tactic games. I know it got a remake on PSP called War of Lions. I've heard it's pretty good. Okay, down there. Should I go down there? Nah. I'll save it for when I need to for story reasons. Now let's go do this. The only real complaint I have about 12 is it's not that I dislike the main character, or not main character, but it's not that Vaughn's like terrible, but I feel like the game would benefit more if they didn't make him the perspective character. Because it works with Titus in 10, where Yuna is the main character. It's her story of going on her pilgrimage, defeating Sin, saving Spira. But it works from Titus because it's told from his point of view, because he's an outsider to Spira like the player is. So when things are explained to him, it's also being explained to the player. So you get to... It's very well done of him being his own character, but also being a vessel for the player. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mine, so be careful when you pick them up. I'm a strong cat. You don't have to worry me. Oh. I'm also a dumb cat. Yeah, this time I'll teleport. I don't feel like walking. Yes, it works with Titus in 10 because he is not only his own character, but a good perspective character. Because you can really get into his shoes and be able to learn things from his perspective, while the story is told of Yuna saving Spira. And he also interlinks with Yuna because he's her love interest, he has his own shit going on with his dad, and all that being connected into Yuna's story as well. And then, you know, it's just a very good... God, Final Fantasy X is so good. Where it's a very good... How do I put it? Because, like, The Great Gatsby, to do some high school reading homework. Because The Great Gatsby isn't told from Gatsby's perspective himself. It's told from the, I forget his name, the perspective character's perspective, but the story itself is about Gatsby and all of the crazy shit he does, which is kind of like how 10 and 12 are, but 10 also works because the perspective character has a lot of integration with Yuna, or the actual protagonist. 12, not so much, because 12 is about Ash, who has lost her kingdom. She's leading the rebellion. She wants revenge, and she's a very very different protagonist from like normal Final Fantasy stuff, because she's so hateful and full of rage and vengeance and blood and fire. Like, I think it could have been cool just to have it told from her perspective, because the game does a fake out where you play as Vaughn's brother, and then stuff happens, and then you play as him as Vaughn for the rest of the game. But Vaughn himself isn't really connected to like the actual overarching plot. He's more just a perspective character of, he is one of the lowly, normal people who have been displaced by the Empire. He's not royalty, he's not a pirate, he's not anyone important. So I guess you're meant to self-insert as him, of just the random everyday man who's been affected by a shitty situation. But he also doesn't have enough of a character to really carry his segments like Titus does. Because, like, I don't think anyone really cares about Vaughn too much. I think, like, I'm not saying, like, he's a bad character. He's not. He's just kind of a nothing character. Because, like, you don't connect to him like the way you Titus does. And, like, the rest of the cast members are a lot more interesting. Because the story is about Ash, and Balthair and Bosch are also just a lot cooler characters than Vaughn is. And then Fran and Penelo are just hot, so, you know, they get to stay as well. Also, Penelo, best girl. I don't know why she doesn't get as much love. I really like Penelo. She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. She is so cute. Mwah. Like, I understand why Fran gets all the attention, because she's the dark-skinned bunny girl with the white hair. She's tall. She's got that armor. So I understand why she gets all the attention. But I see more... and, like, Ash is the main character, so... Also, her outfit's very, very nice. But, I don't know. I feel like Vanilla should get more attention. I like her. She's cute.
You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana?
Here, make your stupid tea.
Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually... This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they made it known not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one... You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time. And so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I'd ever made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by the time I went back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much.
Ooh! Fan Dance 3, nice. Threefold Fan Dance, what's that? What's threefold? Hang on. Oh, that sounds useful. Hmm. Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers? There you go. I spat in them. Huh. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. It ain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the soldiers what trade with the resistance. It's a living, and a way of fighting back the sides. Our way of spitting in the Garlean's eyes for putting our father in an Imperial uniform and shipping off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even. Though if he were alive, not be long for this world if we caught fighting with resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though. We know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folk here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know is all. That we know why you're here. And if we can't join you, we wish we could. Okay, what are my classes at now? Okay, so they're about equal now. Ah, there you are, Miru. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperium has been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they got left. How's Luis getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl. Assuming they remember who that is. Please. Please. Oh, there you are. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under Black Wolf's boots? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, dining to help us poor, unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us up into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on all of us. And you. Don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through here. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me, or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefred. Kupo? Hmm. I think I'll go do the class quests real quick for Dark Knight and White Mage, because it's kind of bugging me that it's up there. I don't like having... I know it's kind of hard to say when the UI in this game is kind of busy. And just slightly. There we go. But I do want to get rid of those ones up there. Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, there you are. As grim and dark as ever. Grim dark future. Ah, Miru. Fellow master of the dark arts. Yet that is but one of the many faces you wear. Slayer of gods. Right. What the fuck was that? Slayer of gods. Rider of dragons. Savior of Ishgard. A hero by any measure who stood against Nidhogg on the steps of faith when others fled. A hero who walks in light and fights for great causes. And a knight who walks in darkness and fights for the forgotten. A contradiction, some might say. Rubbish, I say, but you tell me. Do you yet walk the path? I thought not. And let us speak as comrades. Ishgard has seen much change in recent days. Many proclaim it yet to be the dawning of a new era of peace and prosperity. An enlightened age. And as we both know, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. As Dark Knights, we must remain vigilant for injustice. Be ever ready to defend the weak and downtrodden. Now, more than ever. It has been a while since we patrolled the streets of our fair city. Felt the cobbles beneath our boots and so forth. A tour from the top might be in order. Why don't we start at the last vigil? Sorry we killed your mom. If you ask me, it's just an excuse to spend time together. Oh, there he is. I thought I saw a little... Sorry. Oh no, my sword. I worked hard for that sword. As you look on Fortem's Manor, you but reflect upon your time in Ishgard, the comrades with whom you traveled, and those lost along the way.
You seem distracted. Ah, right. You're a ward of House Four Temps. Or Temp. No, I suppose not. Huh? Damnedest thing, but I swear I heard something near Packbury. Oh, shit. Is that my Dark Knight? Bloody hells, is that your soul crystal? What happened to the other half? Forgive me. It seems I am the one responsible. Who be you, old man? Oh, child. I do not know you, boy. Name yourself. Mist, my lord. I'm no lord and you're no mist. Don't think I wouldn't know a bastard of the broom by sight. I have a power which I can use to help those in need. Alas, this power requires a tremendous quantity of either. I thought to draw on natural resources nearby, but in doing so I stole a portion of that contained within your crystal. Forgive me, please forgive me. I will return it to you, I promise. But I must first ask that you allow me to use a portion.
Big Dragon Man says no.
Mist, was it? Who do you want to help? Anyone, everyone, look around you. Is not this world filled with sadness and despair? If I can free but a single person from their burdens. He means well enough. Why don't we help him find someone in need and give him a chance to use his powers?
Oh, bloody brilliant. Let's believe the mysterious boy with the mysterious power who mysteriously stole a portion of Miru's mysterious soul crystal. What could possibly mysteriously go wrong? Well, it's your crystal, Miru. Either we deal with the boy here and now, or we go along with this plan. And since you're not reaching for your sword, I gather it's the latter. Congratulations, boy. You get your wish. Alright, now I'd like to find any poor unfortunate souls here, so I suggest we head to Foundation. And if we find no one suitable there, you return what you stole at once. Understood?
Yes, my lord. Thank you for placing your trust in me.
Is that a Sephiroth cosplay? Or are they trying to do like a Jon Snow type of outfit?
You have my assurance that the remaining funds will be delivered soon. Surely that is enough to convince you to resume work.
I've got a slew of clients clamoring for me services. Clients willing to pay in full in advance. I'd be a fool to put you ahead of them.
I understand that, I do. But it has been an eternity since we first brokered this arrangement. And many of the clients of whom you speak have yet to come to you but recently. I know this to be true.
It's one thing to aid the Scholasticate, my lady, but you've got to understand my position here. Bloody politics it is. No man lifts a chisel till we're paid in full. I'm sorry, but that's the way it's got to be. A blessed evening to you.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I did not notice you standing there. As you may have overheard, I am funding the restoration of the statue of Saint Valorant. And, as you may have guessed, it is not going well, on account of my insufficient funds and my family's growing infamy. My cousin was Sir Ignace de Vesante of the Heavens Ward. He served the Archbishop faithfully, together with his sworn brothers. Great, goodly men who were complacent in terrible crimes, if Sir Emmerich and his warrior alike are to be believed. Ignace was distraught when he learned the statue had been destroyed by the Dravanians. He took it upon himself to champion its restoration, but because of these tales, others are reluctant to involve themselves. I do not know nor care if Sir Emmerich speaks the truth. Ignace was my cousin and a man of the Fury, and I'll honor him by completing his legacy. Or so I once believed. Perhaps it is indeed beyond me.
Missed. You got money? I'm a broke.
Sorry. We found someone, didn't we? I knew it. I knew we would help. I can help her, yes. Yes, I will make it right. I had the power. Come, let us not keep this poor woman waiting.
You just gonna snap your fingers and a shit ton of gale gonna just rain from the heavens, my dude?
Is this child a friend of yours? The way he stares at me is somewhat...
Do you wish to see your Do you wish to see your cousin again?
Well, yes, I would love to see Ignace again. More than anything. But I know I will not. He walks in Haloni's halls. I am certain.
Think of him. Think of his face. Of his smile. Oh my god, is this guy a fucking necromancer? Think of his face, of his smile, of his laugh. Remember every moment you shared, every memory, and hold that image of him in your mind's eye. And then go to a quiet place to share where no one will come. Wait for me there.
I really don't understand what this is all about, but since you seem so earnest, I will trust in you and do as you ask. There is a garden to the south of the tribunal, of which we were both fond. I pray you will explain all to me when this is finished.
Go with her. I'll go to Sudurga and Riel and bring them with me. Then you will all understand what I can do and why you must help. That's a promise. Not creepy at all, little dude. Okay, back. Last vigil, got it. Don't you look at me. Can I jump? No, I can't jump that. I mean, I could, but it'd just be a one-way trip. Down here? Oh, okay. Okay, I know where I need to go. I'm dumb. It's gonna be over in this area. Oh, shit. There we go. There we are. Our final destination.
Ah, your friend has arrived. He has brought companions, I see. It cannot be.
I killed you.
Ignace, is it really you? Oh, praise Halone, you're alive, you're alive.
My dear cousin, how it warms my heart to see you in good health. I pray you will forgive me for my lengthy absence.
Don't be foolish. It is only joy to see you returned. Come, we must go to your father and mother at once. How they will weep at the sight of you.
I cannot. Better for them to mourn me as a son who gave his life in service to his archbishop in his home. I have heard that you yet labor to see the statue of Saint Valorant restored. Know that I am grateful beyond measure.
I am undeserving of your praise, cousin. For all my efforts, the statue remains a shattered ruin. But seeing you here, so full of light and life, fills me with renewed conviction. I will see it through, I swear to you. And if you have indeed done the things they say, then perhaps it will earn you a measure of forgiveness.
I love you, cousin, now and ever after. Look after my parents and yourself.
I don't know how you did it, but thank you for bringing him back to me. But you must know he is not safe here. I pray you help him flee the city.
She's right. Ishgard is no place for a man of the Heavens Ward. We will sneak him out of the city. The fewer the better. Meet us at Falcon's Nest after. We have much to discuss. You are a demon child. I'm gonna do a quick mic check just to make sure everything's still going good. I just get really paranoid because I don't want to put out subpar content. I'm gonna do a quick yep, we're good. Sorry. It's just getting worse. Yeah, it's a little broken bones. You'll be fine. Wait, is it up? Oh. Come on, you can get the gate. Good boy. Up here? Oh, no, it's down. Oh, there you are. How did I miss you? Oh, because I just... Okay, I just jumped over, that's why. For fear of being seen by the sentries, I bade the others go on ahead. We should hurry. The further they take Ignace from Millie, the weaker he will become. I pray we're not too late. Oh, that way. Yeah, I mentioned it in a previous stream, or at least I mentioned it, but I don't know if it was audible due to how scuffed the mic was. But I really like snowy environment. Oh, walk flew right past it. Big snowy environments, and I feel like Ishgard's the only snowy, wintry place I have not really cared for. Because this is definitely snow. Yep, that is indeed snow. But it's a very depressing snow. It's a very bleak snow. This is... It's similar to like the way the North is in A Song of Ice and Fire. This is not a good snow. This is freeze to death, misery, awful winter type of snow. Which is also a very valid way to present ice and snow, but I am more partial to like more whimsical ones. You know, like, oh, that's not good. I know, I just like when winter is very soft, bright, cheerful. Or if it's not that, I like when it's very dreamlike. Or ethereal, unworldly. Like, you look at stuff about Antarctica, and it's just so otherworldly. This doesn't look otherworldly. This just looks like, yep, this looks miserable. Forgive me. Forgive me. I should have known the magic would not sustain itself much longer. That which you see is Ignace. What remains of him. I can give the memories form. I can breathe them full of life and return them to their loved ones. But as the memory fades, so too does the magic. Either formless and free. That which I took you used to make Ignace and Millie whole. Draw your swords. Reclaim that which was lost. Consume the abyss with the Soul Eater. In the depths of the abyss, a flame lingers. Oh. I'm dumb. I didn't realize they meant the actual move. Is finished. Good. I've had enough of this farce. Conjuring a simulacrum of a bloody night of the heavens ward in the middle of Ishgard. Here, take me, you are a fool. We're lucky to be alive. Your soul crystal is restored then? Nope. Or not? We had an agreement, boy. You will return that which you stole.
Forgive me. Forgive me, I returned you that which was used to give Ignace life, but as for the remainder... 4 more times. It is within my power to do this 4 more times. 4 more times, and you shall be made whole. You have my word. For a boy with such an incredible power, you are remarkably helpless. Not only did you rob Miru of her either, you imposed upon her to find your people in need. You want to do good? You want to be a hero? You want to help people? Then why weren't you better prepared? I will never be a hero. I only wanted to help. It's not death itself we fear, but the unfinished story. The promise of what could have been. It is enough to break a heart. And a woman. The shattered pieces of a life will never come together again. But if a glimpse of their loved ones grants them the peace that they deserve, then I must. It is your decision, Miru. You are the victim.
Well, he's got my either.
Thank you. Thank you. Together, we will make them whole.
Make them whole, Isaac. Make them whole.
We're not going anywhere, Mist. Even Sid. He may look and act like a chocobo's arse, but he means well.
Fine, fine.
I'm only trying to put the fear of the gods into this little shite. But by all means, go ahead and undermine my authority.
Anyway, I'd rather not freeze to death out here in the snow. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and discuss what to do next. Yeah, I can fly that. Oh, down here. Sid. Just what I needed. Another child to look after. Am I a Dark Knight or a nursemaid? Even I don't know anymore. But times, they are ever changing. And perhaps we Dark Knights must change with them. Long-held truths are becoming lies and villains heroes. I should be glad if I never have to deal with another hero again. No offense, of course. But you are the exception that proves the rule. The righteous are all too uncompromising, and woe betide the man who offends their delicate sensibilities. If anything, I say you are too accommodating, but it is your ether and soul crystal at stake. 4 times he swears, but we shall hold him to it. Together. In the meantime, you may as well get some rest or attend to other matters. These two can keep themselves company. Maybe I'll find somewhere to take a nap or a tavern to have a drink. You're such an edgelord, Sid. You are the edgy of lords. Oh. Oh, thank the gods, an adult. Riel has been spending a lot of time with Mist, keeping him company and getting to know him and so forth. Not that there's much to know, he won't talk about his home or his past. Doesn't seem to have any interest or skills beyond conjuring elaborate illusions derived from memories. I have no idea how he does it either, and
more importantly, I'm not even sure how we could take back the ether we stole. Yeah, we may have no choice but to agree to his terms, unless you're content to carry half a soul crystal.
I can hear you whispering, you know. Mr. means well, and Miru and I are willing to help him. Why aren't you?
I didn't say I wasn't willing. I'm still here, aren't I? Right then. We found no one suitable for the boys. Huh? Oh. We found no one suitable for the boys' needs here. Rather than return to Ishgard, I say we try somewhere new. Let's head to Tailfeather. Tailfeather, that's in the Black Shroud, isn't it? In Gridania? Yep, come on. Touch Shroud, Touch Shroud. Or I'm stupid. Let's see where this one is. I know I can do the next Dark Knight quest, but I wasn't expecting that, so I want to go do White Mage real quick. You're not who I need. You tricked me. Tis them I need speak to. Yep.
I thought you might come, Miru of the White. You sensed it, yes? The agitation of the elementals. I suggest you present yourself to Brother Isumi Yan at Stillglade Fane. You will no doubt welcome your assistance in identifying the origin of this disturbance.
Where am I going? Oh, levies. Where? No, I can just, yeah, do that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom and get some more water. So while I'm gone, please enjoy this music.
back I am. Where do people get that hoodie? I've seen it around a lot. Okay, that's down... Okay. What song is it? That sounds familiar. Let's go see if I got anything sold. Oh, I've been logged out too long. Okay. Ooh. Did I already have this card? No, I don't. Ah, sorry. Let's go put some at materia in. Oh. There we go. Oh, nice and repaired. Oh, that's the Valentine's thing. Right. I normally stream this game on Friday. I'm gonna stream it on Wednesday next week because it's Valentine's Day next week, so I'm gonna do the Valentine event that day, like how I did Christmas on Christmas. Okay, this all... Yeah. Critical hit, I think, might be a little more important on DPS. Let's see. Okay, don't need to get anything from there. There we go, Conjurers. That's something I really like about Gridania. You really feel... Oh, I can't go in? Okay. It's noticeable in Final Fantasy XI as well, in the starting area with the cats and the short ones. I forget their actual names, because they're not Miqo'te or Lalafels. They're their own thing. But something I really like about Gridania is how it really does feel like everything here is in tune with nature. Like, the starting areas, I think, are really good at what they're doing. Like, Limsa definitely feels like a degenerate pirate den. You will not find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And then Ul'dah definitely feels like a oasis in the desert. Gridania, yep, it really does nail that aesthetic of tree people living out in the woods with all nature. And also, fuck outsiders. You ain't from Gridania, you ain't good.
Miru, how fortuitous. Ah, Sister Raya Osena directed you to the guild. Glad I am that she did. As I am sure that you felt yourself, the elementals are in an uproar. And whilst I would soon depart on my own investigation, the forest's disquiet appears to stem from lands that cannot be approached in blind haste. I speak of East End, at the very edge of the Twelves Wood. Long has this border betwixt Gir Abania and our nation been held by the forces of the Garlean Empire. The Alliance did recently take control of Balseir's Wall and thus commands the fortifications in East End, but the stability of the region is yet tenuous at best. It would be a more for certain adventure were I to have you at my side. Are you willing to make the journey?
Of course, Master.
Then we need delay no longer. Let us make our preparations and begin our trek from the Camp 9 Ivies.
Man, I've been playing for so long, but I remember... It's hard to describe the feeling of playing Final Fantasy XIV for the first time. I had one person who tried playing Final Fantasy XIV. They didn't do too well in it. And I have another friend who tried playing it. I don't know if he still does. Because he was... I remember he was like, oh, I would just want to, like, sell stuff and just be like a merchant and like not really do anything else. It's like, okay, you can kind of sort of do that, but you know, if you're wanting to sell stuff, you're just gonna be doing Disciple of the Land, Disciple of the Hand. So, you know, you're just gonna be fishing, cooking, mining, making all the stuff, and then you're gonna be selling it. Which, you know, that's a valid way to play the game. But I don't know if he caught on to the story or if anything of it really caught his eye. But I don't know, I don't really... I mean, I can't tell people how they can play their own game. I don't pay their subs. They can play however they want. And I can definitely kind of see the appeal of, I'm gonna roleplay and just be a merchant and just spend the game just going out, getting supplies, and then selling it. I can definitely see like the appeal of like role-playing something like that. But also, you still got to get through the game. You still got to do the story. It's not like I don't know. I haven't really played very many MMOs, so I can't really use like something as an equivalent. Because like I played Club Penguin back when that was still a thing, and I also tried RuneScape. I didn't get very much into it. Oh, maybe he was thinking Final Fantasy XIV would be kind of more like RuneScape, because I know my brother really likes RuneScape. He still plays it. Like, he's really big into it. And I don't think that one really has any story or anything, because at least from when I played it, it was just go, do stuff, whatever you feel like. And no real narrative. They would have quests that had stories, but that was about it. But those are always like self-contained. Yeah, I think maybe he was thinking it'd be kind of more like RuneScape-y instead of Final Fantasy. I'm just checking again to make sure my audio is not bad, because I remember I bonked the mic. I'm just checking again to make sure my audio is not. Yeah, audio's good.
Thank you again for coming, Miru. I arrived some moments early and bent my ears to the forest's whispering.
Although here it might be better described as keening.
There's no doubt that we are near to the source. And I'm also certain that we are not alone.
Come out.
You cannot hide your presence from me.
Oh, it's you.
Oh. Sylphie. I should have known you would have sensed me. Your early failures to attend lessons gave me ample practice at finding those who did not wish to be found. Now, I am to assume that you too have been brought here by the plight of the elementals. Yes, Guildmaster. I'm sorry for leaving without permission, but I just had to know what was causing all this commotion. You'll return to Stillglade Fane and leave this investigation to Miru and me. Such is the danger inherent in this task that even I felt compelled to request assistance. Please, Guildmaster, let me help. Never have I heard the voices of the elementals so clearly before. They want to tell me something, I just know it. And that is very something that I, as Guildmaster, am charged to discover. You, as an acolyte, are neglecting your duties back at the guild. But how can I ignore their pleas? I feel their unease like chains tightening around my chest. Isn't it my duty as a conjurer to protect the forest? Their unease? You truly sense this emotion from the river's susurrations? And you truly wish to return the forest to tranquility? I swear by the matron herself, I only want to put into practice the lessons you have taught me. A noble purpose. But if I were to permit this, you must promise to weigh the consequences of your actions before you commit them. I would not see a repeat of previous incidents. Then, I can come? I promise I'll be careful, and I'll be sure to ask for Miru's help the moment I need it. See that you do. Now it is past time we brave the borderlands of Girabanya. We can travel as far as Emersak's spire, then a serpent officer will guide us through the ruins of the castrum from there. Okay, where... Okay. Can I walk there? No, I don't think I can walk there. Okay. This is a big map. Teleport over there. Up where? There. The closer we are to East End, the more certain I am we are moving in the right direction. The precise location of the disturbance yet eludes me, however. Even from the elementals themselves, I sense only confusion. I fear there is not for it to conduct a more conventional search. I'll head southeast. Sylphie, see what might be found directly south. Southwest is yours, Miru.
What's this? Magic technical failures. Is it up there? How do I get up there? Oh, does this door... This door does not open. Behind? No? Where is? Okay, that way. That way. Leshies are a Russian, not cryptid, mythological being, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's Eastern European, but I believe it's Russian to be specific. I could be wrong, of course. I just remember it being... No, it's not Russian. Is it Slavic? Not Slavic. Scandinavian. I might be getting it mixed up, but also it's rather late, so it might be just for mixing things up. What you see with the cat eyes. Huh? What are you doing? Come here this instant. Miru, what befalls? I felt a surge of panic coming from this direction. Whatever it was, I feel nothing now. Did you see anything? Yeah, weird kid. A child? Out here? By a description, the mother may be a hunter, but I'm curious as to her choice of hunting ground. Could it be their fear which is the elemental so upset? In any case, it seems the answer to that is run off into the brush. Let us return to Castrum Oriens for the present and learn more of East End's inhabitants. Yeah, and I want to see if I can one-shot this. Nope. Doesn't seem I can. Man, I was hoping I would be strong enough since I'm 17 levels higher. Oh, there you are. This gentleman is an officer stationed at the castrum. Mayhap he will know more of the mother and child he spotted. And you believe these folks were living in the forest? I was under the impression that the East End settlement was empty. You suspect a connection to whatever's disturbing the harmony of the Twelveswood. Might you spare some of you soldiers to investigate the possibility? Ordinarily, I would be overjoyed to aid in your investigation, but I fear our duties on the border remain our full attention. My most sincere apologies, Master Pedjol. How inconvenient. This matter is far from resolved, yet I have already been overlong in returning to Stokeglade Fane. Let me handle it, Guildmaster.
You would have me entrust this task to an acolyte. You have matured much in the art, it is true, but I can hardly. The elementals are suffering. Someone has to help them. And I'm sure Miru can lend a hand, if I need it. What say you, Miru? I've only intended to involve you in this initial foray, but might I ask you to see the matter through to its conclusion? My thanks. I foresee hardships ahead, but also an opportunity for new discoveries. Pray, look on Sylphie's progress even as you continue your own studies. As for you, Sylphie, I expect you to make regular reports on your findings. May the matron watch over you both. Oh, hello, Miru. It's nice of you to worry, but I've been perfectly safe. I asked the soldiers at the wall if I could accompany them on patrols instead of wandering about on my own. More than a few times I thought I'd sensed something, the briefest of flickers, but the scouts had their missions, and I couldn't risk getting separated from them to confirm my suspicions. I need to check one area in particular, some distance away from the patrol route. Do you think you could come with me? Here, I'll mark the spot on your map, and we can meet there when you're ready. Dun-dun, dun. Yeah, I can just do that. Oh, I have that same outfit, bestie. Wait, come back. How do I... Oh. Doot. Yep, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Made a little bit of progress in the MSQ. I just did not feel like tackling all those side quests. And also, I just wanted to do my main quest lines, take care of those. But next week, I'm going to do the Valentine's event to celebrate Valentine's. And then, I don't know, maybe do my dailies, like some raids, or... yeah, just do the dailies and stuff after that. Make it a chill stream, Valentine's stream. But yep, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I know that it was pretty touch and go there for a little bit, trying to get this stupid stream to even run properly for a little bit, and having to start a little late because of I forgot to set my alarm. Honestly, I set an alarm so I know when to start getting my stream stuff ready, so I forgot to do that. That was my bad. But yep, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you watch it live or watch the VOD, have a good